Hello, I'm Fredrick. It's my son Evan.
Hey!
And this is a golfer's walk. So today, it's a special little episode. We're celebrating, we got 100 subs on the channel today, so on my channel. And
on my channel, we're still trying to grow. We're at, as of now, we're at around 37 subscribers, so it'd be nice if some of you guys could check out the link in the description and check out some of our videos.
Yep. We actually have some really good mini golf
Videos.
Videos that are going to be edited shortly, which will be up. So definitely go over, check them out, show them some love. I'd appreciate it. So in today's video, got a little present in the mail from the Weekend Hack. Now, for those of you who don't know who that is, it's a gentleman in Ohio who has his own YouTube channel, and I'm going to link it down below. He was doing a fun little thing where he was going out, and he has the thing where he goes out and he buys some old clubs and then see how they are. And today, one of the things that he did was he was giving them away. So you had to do, I forget what it was, put a comment down, and I won, which was really cool. And he actually gave me a shout out in the video when he was announcing the winner, which I really appreciate because it picked up a few subs. And helped to get me to 100. So Ben, Weekend Hack, thanks. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna do a little comparison between this. This is an old Ping. It was actually called a Carson, which was the original engineer that started the company. It's an old 5-wood. As you can see, it's an old Persimmon 5-wood. And I think it's pretty comparable to my current hybrid, which is a Titleist hybrid number 3, I think. This is a 19 degrees, and I'm not sure what this is. It's going to be pretty close. So I have a new flight scope launch monitor, which should give us some numbers to give us a feel for what it's like. And I think Evan might actually try it out too. It's a little bit long, but who knows? All right, so one of the things we were going to do today was hook up the Mevo, the flight scope, to do this, but the flight scope is also something new, which we just got. So evidently it has to be fully charged. It's not charged out of the box. So what we're going to do is we're still going to hit these shots. I think we'll be able to get a pretty good feel for it, and then maybe we'll do a second video follow-up with the Mevo and talk about that as a flight scope, as a launch monitor. But right now we're going to see, we're going to hit some, try and get used to it, and see what we think about it as far as how they feel and maybe the sound and everything. So I'm gonna
hit 2 with my current club, my current 3-wood, which is the one which I normally use. I'm gonna use one for the new 5-wood, and I'm gonna use another one for the hybrid, and I'm going to review them, and then you'll have the pro of the duo do the real review. Thank you. So right now I'm gonna do the 5-wood. This looks like it's wood.
it is wood. It's actually where the name 5-wood came from. They actually used to make them out of wood.
Huh.
So
cool.
Actually these should be called like 5 metals, the new clubs, but
feels different.
yeah. Yeah, that club's a little bit long. So
And a bit heavy.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy too. So why don't we choke down a little bit more on that?
Okay.
So it should lighten it up and not be quite as long. All right.
This isn't going to go 100 yards.
Whoa!
Huh. That's really smooth once you choke down on it a bit. Since I was hitting it a little earlier and this was like rattling as soon as I hit it.
Yeah, it's definitely a different kind of feel. The older clubs, not only were they wood, but they always had an insert. So the plastic insert is probably very different compared to the metals of today.
So now finally the hybrid. This one's definitely more smooth, but the wood, the 5 wood is a little bit, it gives you a little bit of a jerk when you hit it.
Ooh, as well. Just got under that a little bit, but
I'd say that my favorite is probably the 5 wood. I like the feel of it. This one is okay. It's just that if the club face was a little bit more big, it would most likely be really good, which is why I use a 3 wood instead of a hybrid. My 3 wood is probably the one I can hit with the best, but I like the 5 wood more because I like the feel of it. My 3 wood it's really good for me because it's not too long and it's not like too heavy. So now let's see how.
Kind of interesting, you know, because I mean the 5 wood's fun, but it's not the club that I'll probably be able to actually put in my bag to be able to play competitively. But if you do like it, you know, it might be something we can get, you know, sized down,
Yeah.
proper shaft and grip, and
Yeah.
put it in your bag, because you don't have a full set yet.
Yeah.
So you can do it. I already have my 14 club, so I can't put any more, so.
I only have like my 5.
5 clubs. Yeah.
I think that you should try my 3 wood.
I think that would be a pretty good idea. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit my hybrid first because this is my club, and then I think I'll hit the 5 wood, and then I think I'll actually hit Evans and kind of see. I'll probably hit some off the tee as well as off the ground.
As you can tell, he can hit it much farther than me. I hit it about 100 yards. He hits it probably double that. Yeah.
So I actually just had kind of the best week and worst week I've had in golf in a long time. So I have a separate video on that. But I actually decided that my swing was just not anywhere where I want it to be, so I'm starting to completely rebuild my swing, which is, you might see that practice. So, but I'm actually hitting this very, very well, so I'm pretty pleased. So I've hit a couple of those really solid, took off nicely. We're actually hitting a little bit into the wind, and they kind of drive into the wind real well. So let's see how this 5 wood goes. So one of the things I noticed right off the bat is that it's really offset. Kind of look at where the shaft is relative to the face. This is quite a bit. I think they do that because the average person tends to slice a lot. So I think that helps with squaring the club face up and not hitting such a big slice. Oh, wow.
gosh, people, this is his first time hitting with this 5-wood.
That was actually the first swing I've ever taken. That's
A truly
it kind
good
of felt,
experience.
it was weird because when I hit it, it felt a bit mushy. Like it didn't feel real solid and didn't seem to like really snap off the club face the way that one does. And so what I thought was going to happen was it was going to go out and not really go that far. But that thing just kept climbing and going. I was really kind of shocked at how far that really went and kept climbing.
So you think
Interesting.
So you think this may be something which you may do competitively?
I don't know about that, but it certainly is fun. You know, one of the things that I'm a little bit surprised about is how big this is. Because I always think of the metal woods nowadays being so big in comparison to the old ones, which were always so small. So, I mean, this is my 3-wood. Really not that much different. Now the wood seems to be much taller, much higher. I mean, it's still very small in comparison to drivers, but this isn't a driver either. So.
Either that or we're going to hit the ground, because usually when I try to put charges, I hit it right there.
It's so weird. Again, I actually didn't hit it very well. I thought I hit it a little bit thin, but even with this technology, I mean, I guess that's why Ping did as well as they did, but I mean, it really helped get the ball in the air. Usually you think of that as more of a newer technology that when you hit it low, it has some forgiveness, but that thing really climbed. It does feel very heavy. I'd be very curious about what the swing weight of this is. Like, this feels really heavy compared to my clubs.
Man, that thing climbs. I mean, like, that thing goes at least 150 yards. 150 to 200 yards before it starts to drop.
Yeah, it's probably flying a couple hundred yards. I would be curious as to how far this actually is going, because I mean, I really don't know how to explain it. It just feels like I'm hitting a rubber ball or something. It doesn't have any snap to it. So.
Well, do you
Alright.
think that's a good or bad thing?
I don't know. I mean, I remember, hitting those clubs that there was a lot more feel to them. But I guess I'm so used to the feel of the metal and the way it shoots off. So, all right. So now we're gonna hit one with one of Evan's ultralight. Ultralight clubs.
Not surrounded by
And boy, is it light. All right. Oof. Small grip too.
Alright, so it's this one right here, right?
Not bad. Little heavy, but
You think that if like it wasn't heavy, then it would be a pretty good shot, right?
yep. Definitely a very different feel with the shaft. Yeah, I mean, the ball definitely comes off with this club a lot more than that one in the way it feels. But I'm not sure if there's much difference in the distance. Now, this actually says it's a 21 degree, so it's a little bit more loft than my hybrid by 2 degrees. All right.
So all in all, Dad, which one was your favorite to hit with, and which one would you think that you would use more, like, competitively in competition?
I think you might be in trouble. I might be taking your club. No. I definitely like my club the best, there's no doubt. But it's definitely fun. Now, I think I want to hit a couple off of a tee because I was having a tough time hitting that what I felt was solid.
Yeah.
So I think it was just a little low, but I'm wondering if I get on a tee, maybe how that will feel if I hit it maybe a little bit more in the middle of the club face.
Comment down below if you want to see a part 2 with how far it'll go.
Closer or just hitting it in the air? Hitting it in the air or getting closer?
This is the most fun I've seen him have at a range in a long time.
I'm usually just trying to grind out my swing.
So it's a little different when I get up and get it more in the center of the face, but I'm not sure I could get used to that mushy feel to the ball. But I gotta tell you, I mean, it really does take off and fly a lot like the modern club. I have to be curious about the spin. It might have a real high spin rate to it, and I'd be curious how far it's actually going. So I think that's something we'll need to do with the Mevo, with the flight scope. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget, check out Evan's channel, Canterbury Tales. It's mainly Evan and Sarah.
And in some of our videos we have special guests. Most of the time our special guest is Ethan Anderson, and there's a little bit of Sutton. Hey Sutton, why don't you say hi to the viewers? Come over here.
Come on in. So this is my daughter Sutton. Say hello to everyone.
Hello, my friends.
Yeah. So you can see a little bit of Sutton on the Canterbury Tales. The Canterbury Tales, they do a lot of different things. They did a Ninja Warrior course. They did some climbing at Sky Zone. They just actually, there's a climbing silo video, which is kind of pretty cool. So a lot of fun videos there. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll definitely do a follow-up with the flight scope to see how far these go.
Yeah.
All right. So until next time, enjoy the walk. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. See you at the Frozen Junior.
Yeah, we're gonna have to edit that out.
Well.